I am standing in one of the small spaces at IKEA. This is the Sustainable House. It is tiny, but definitely mighty at 270 square feet. It's got everything you need to live comfortably, though. And joining me now is the designer of this small space, April Gallant. Thanks for showing us around this house.
Thank you for coming.
It is tiny but mighty.
It is tiny but mighty. This is our smallest home in the showroom.
The smallest home. You have 3 different small homes. And I love that IKEA shows us these small spaces, but how did this one come to be?
This one, we looked at trends going on in small space living in our local market area, and we noticed that there was a big upswing in micro apartments. So looking at that in terms of trending how people are living in the city and still making sure that we could design something that is not lacking in style, function, is still a beautiful oasis to get away from your hustle and bustle city life and have somewhere calm to relax.
You know, I'm looking around and I'm kind of realizing, so we've got the kitchen, we've got living space, bedroom, and bath, all 270 square feet. So how important were your choices here?
So important. We wanted to make sure that we were maximizing every single inch of this space. So you'll see as you explore the homes, every little nook and cranny has some sort of solution, something that was really strategically placed in mind to make sure that we are showing everything that you would ever need in your home, so you're not lacking in any functionality, no matter how tiny your space is.
And it doesn't feel cluttered, it doesn't feel cramped. Everything feels like it's really, really well thought out. How big of a role does sustainability play in your choices here?
In this home specifically, that was our biggest message that we wanted to hit. Of course, aside from small space living, it's incredibly important to IKEA and to the Seattle market as well. So we really wanted to make sure that we were connecting with our customers on that level. So everything from the grout choice to the organic flooring to the low VOC paints, and then all of the different materials. Our sustainable door style is made out of recycled materials. Really every single thing that we've thought through has sustainability in mind.
It is so amazing to see this place. Thank you so much, April.
Thank
This
you.
has been wonderful learning all this stuff for you. Now, coming up right now, we've got another friend in mind, Robbie Broadhurst.
Correct.
Thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Thanks for having us in. Okay, so let's talk ideas and styles for folks.
Yes. So ideas and styles, we really want to maximize on the small space living within this place.
Yep.
Again, 270 square feet is not a lot of feet.
No, it's not a lot of feet.
We really wanted to pack in as much as we could. Again, April had mentioned using every square inch that we could. So we really wanted to utilize the vertical space here. So if you draw your eyes up, we went as high as we could to the top of the ceilings here and utilizing everything we could here for all of your hobbies that you might need and also for all the guests that might come over as well.
And everything here, all these structures here can be bought at IKEA.
Correct, and they can be purchased and they can also be dismantled and re-put back together. So if you are planning on moving, you can then reconfigure things as you need as well. But really wanted to use the duality of everything here. So again, it's such a small space. We really wanted to be able to still divide everything. So we were able to use the Elvira system here and utilize their closets.
It's really cool.
As a space
And
solution.
it's pretty too. It's not, like I said to April, it's not cluttered. Like, I love what you did with the shelf over the fridge. What a great way. There's not a lot of pantry space here. So what a great way to store all your things.
Correct. To utilize the sustainability aspect, which is something we're really trying to pinpoint here, bulk purchasing is a big thing here in Seattle. So why not utilize your bulk purchases also as a designer aspect? So.
And speaking of that, the bins above this section here, you know, I never thought bins could actually look okay, but these are not displeasing to the eye, and it's actually cute.
Exactly, and you can hide away all of your little trinkets and things that don't necessarily need to be out and about, and especially when you have guests too. Again, every nook and cranny is utilized. We have hanging chairs out for everyone to use, so if you have guests that come over, they're right there for you.
I wondered why the chairs were hanging on the wall there, but that makes sense. All right, you've got the jar storage, you've got all these wonderful things. How important is it that you create less waste, and how is this space helping do that?
Exactly. So we have plenty of reusable bags. So we have all of the hook system here for reusable bags. Also in the refrigerator, we use all glass containers for any sort of takeouts you may have. You can utilize that. And also any sort of food storage waste, we have a compost bin right over here for you.
And you know what it does? It helps your food stay fresher longer when you put it in there.
That's correct.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Robbie.
you.
This has been so cool to check this out. Every time I've been in one of these IKEA small spaces, I'm like, I could totally live here. And it's only because IKEA makes it possible. Thank you so much.